We mentioned Kevin Hart recently. He had a new documentary that came out on Netflix. I don't know if you watched it or not.
I have not watched it.
So, and he's got a group around him. It seems like mostly friends on his team, but it's quite a really honest account of, you know, tumultuous couple of years with him and kind of the things that happen behind the scenes from, you know, all sorts of things that happened to him, right? So some, you know, whatever, some affair that happened that he was really honest about, from the Oscars saying no at the end and the whole process. And it was really raw. Right. But you also got to see he had a team of guys behind him. Right. Some of them were old friends, some of them whatever. I guess my question to you is, what do you think Kevin Hart should be doing in the future? And what do you think he does well, and what do you think he should be doing in the future?
First of all, he controls his narrative.
Okay.
With that, I haven't watched it, but I know he controls his narrative.
Okay. This is an important point, because some people watch that, and when you watch it, I mean, he's so raw that some people are like, I can't believe you would put that out there. But you would, so you can control it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'd rather tell my story than you to make up a story that I have to kind of like apologize for or try to defend.
Okay.
So
even if the story's ugly, you'd rather tell it.
Yeah, I want to tell it.
Because you own it.
I own it.
Okay.
Once that level of honesty comes out, then people move on.
Isn't that funny?
People move on. But people, trolls, they want to just keep snapping. Yeah. What about this, Kevin? What about Kevin? Said, hey. Watch my Netflix special. Watch it. All that's been talked about already. Can we just move on now?
Yeah.
Now, if you having problems with it, just go watch it on Netflix. I got a check for that, by the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. So
controlling your narrative is very key.
Crazy like a fox that way. So
Absolutely.
Like you said, it's been put to bed, it's been acknowledged, and it's there.
Absolutely.
And now we can move on.
You can move on. But social media allows you to do that nowadays. You had to call a press conference 15 years ago.
Right. Yeah. Great example of controlling the narrative is Barack Obama's book, Dreams from My Father, when he admits his drug use. He does that years before running for president, and it's like, oh, he did cocaine. Yeah, but he mentioned that in his book. Right. Now let's talk about the important stuff. Right. Now, if he hadn't have done that, that could have easily derailed him from candidacy. Right?
Absolutely, because people always want to go, I told you so. Look, he's lying.
Right.
Look, he's a bad person. Look, I wouldn't follow him because he's a liar. Control your narrative, and everything just goes away to where you want it to go. You have not erased what you've done, but at least you've discussed it and openly said, I'm sorry, or openly said, hey, this is how that situation got there, and I have better people around me. I won't make that mistake again, and here's my story.
Powerful. All right, let's talk about your reinvention, because you are changing everything up in your life.
Let me ask the final question about Kevin Hart.
Yeah, tell me.
Kevin Hart is an incredible actor. His gifts, I've been fortunate to be around him on radio, did a couple of movies with him. And as a man, he's special. As an actor, you guys have not even, it's just the tip of the iceberg. You'll see many more fantastic, dramatic roles from him. I see him like the modern day Robin Williams, because Robin Williams could do that, stand up, then acting. I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin Hart won an Oscar.
So it'd be good to see him in some roles where he can explore that range.
And he will.
And he will.
Even when you see him in comedic roles, you go, boy, he plays that well. Yeah. Boy, he knows how to transition lines and make them better or make them stronger. If Kevin Hart won an Oscar, I would not be shocked.